Welcome to the My Creative Life blog. This is our Monday video. It is time for us to talk about our product challenge for this week. This week we will be using misting sprays. Now there are a huge number of companies that make misting sprays. One of the first was Tattered Angels with their Glimmer Mist, but there are others. I have some Smooch Spritz, which is also a Glimmer Mist type product. Misting sprays I also often make my own. We talked about this in the ink lesson or video. In fact, I kind of prefer to make my own. I know Ranger now has a line for the distressed ink, but I'm just fine making my own. And this one is kind of new to the market. This is put out by Prima. A couple of things I really like about this one. One, I like the handle. It's easier to use. And second, if you can hear it in here, I like the fact that they finally put either a marble or whatever it is they put down in here. Excuse me. Because that really helps to shake up the shimmer that's in there, rather than sometimes it's just really hard. I do not have a ton of misting sprays. I have only a couple of the Tattered Angels one. Wasn't a huge fan of the spray bottle. Like many people complained about the them clogging up and getting bubbles, and I have learned to live with the bubbles because I think that, you know, makes a nice look. This one by Prima allows you to do kind of a splattered look and also a full coverage look. I think the mini misters do a great job of giving you a full coverage. You don't get the splattering. And I actually like the Smooch ink as well. It does a nice full coverage look. These get clogged up on me so much that I actually transfer them into mini misters and use them that way. So we're going to use misting sprays this week. I've kind of pulled out some other things. I'm a little done with Halloween. I've done enough Halloween projects now. I wanted to get back to scrapbooking. So this summer I decided to do kind of a mini album of everything we were doing this summer, because it was really a period of transition for us, for my son going to elementary into middle school. I really wanted to capture everything that happened this summer with him. And one of the things we did, there's actually a backstory to this particular page that I want to do, is we went to a large 4th of July celebration for the first time in years. We live in the Houston area, and it's been a number of years. The small community we used to live in did their own 4th of July, and it was great. We lived on a lake. We weren't directly on the lake. We were across the street. We would walk across the street, sit on our friend's dock and watch the fireworks, and then walk back home. That's great. Well, 3 years ago we moved to Houston, and my son, because of his age, doesn't even really remember seeing fireworks. So I thought, well, we probably need to do something, but neither my husband or I really like crowds, and so did a lot of research to see where we want to go, where the Houston Symphony puts on a large outdoor 4th of July celebration. So long story short, that is what we opted to do. So I have a few pictures of it. They're not great, mostly because once they start, they do not allow flash photography after they get started. So the pictures are not fabulous, but I still want to record the memory. So I have a few pictures. My other products besides the misting spray are going to be, I don't have a huge amount of 4th of July stuff, so I found what I could. I actually have this star that I made a long time ago. It probably for the blog, maybe last year. It's alcohol ink stamped onto an acrylic shape. So I really like the look, so we're going to use that. I have some stencils that I want to use. Haven't used these yet. And what's better to go with misting sprays than stencil? And my final product is my pattern paper, which is going to be Indian Summer it's called Rusted Sun from Fancy Pants. I really like Fancy Pants. So pulled that out. It goes nice with my photos. So I'm going to be working on a scrapbook page, and our product to highlight this week is misting sprays. I hope that you will come along for the journey and share your ideas and tips too. See you on the blog.